Good evening. I'm back. 9 o'clock. Well, 1 minute two actually, but I'm always early. Right. Okay. Tonight's guest is Ellen Roy. She's a singer, and she'll be on in a minute. She left me a message to say she's running late because she's got to reboot her computer. Things do happen, but at least she's told me. Anyway, I hope everybody's all right. Please don't forget in your right hand column, you know now, guys, don't you? In your right hand column, please leave me your messages if you want to say hi or anything else like that, and let me know. Okay, and we will get to talk to you. Okay, I hope everyone is doing well, and yeah, we're just going to wait for Ellen Roy and see what happens. One moment in time. So, yeah. Oh, you're okay. So, what's everybody been up to today then? Oh, everybody's been okay. Who got caught in that hailstorm today? Gosh, it was bad, wasn't it? Yes. Terrible, terrible hailstorm. Terrible. What's everybody's favourite sort of music? Come in and let me know. Please. My favourite music is rock and roll. I love some love songs. Love it. What else do I like? Bit of reggae, probably. Depends what kind of reggae it is. And I don't know what else. I'm a bit of a saddle really with my music concerned. I like steps. Hey, hey, don't give my secrets away. Yes, I like steps. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8. You know them, steps. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So, okay, guys. So, let me know what's happening. Tell me what you're doing. And we're just waiting now. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you can, if you're watching, share, please. Gary, hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Yes, I'm still here, still around.
Good. Yeah,
Yes,
been busy.
good. Yeah, very busy. Yeah, really. We're packed
Yeah.
up now until like May.
Yeah. Well, it'd be good if everything's going back to normal soon as well, won't it?
Yes. How are you getting on with your music, by the way?
Yeah, good. I've been doing a few online streaming things, a few of my country sets, so I've enjoyed that. I'm doing a Patsy Cline tribute tomorrow night, so if you're about, You can.
Yeah, Patsy Cline. Oh yeah, I love
Yeah.
Patsy Cline. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing a stream tomorrow night, so I'm really looking forward to that one. Yeah, I've got a couple more little gigs online streaming. It's just keeping your practice going, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
just keeping, because I found I've forgotten a lot of the words over this last few months. Some of the songs that you think you can, the words just go woof. Come on, I think you know them. So
What's your favourite Patsy Cline songs then?
my favourite Patsy Cline song is. There's so many of them. I put all my favourites in the ones that I'm doing. So I'm doing. I do like her version of "You Belong to Me." I love that one. And the story behind that, really, it was a song that was brought out by another guy who wrote the song. But it was "Hurry Home to Me" was the original name of that song. And it was like for all this, the soldier sweethearts that were flying across and in the war, and it was really, that's what it was based on. So that's one of my very favourites. And I think I'd have to say, "Why Can't He Be You?"
Oh yes,
that's a great song.
That one makes me cry. That just any Patsy Cline songs makes me cry.
I've got there's some great ones though, but I like the upbeat ones. I like I'm just looking at my set list as I'm talking to you, but I like her version of Blue Moon of Kentucky and Lovesick Blues, Your Cheating Heart. So I'm doing all them tomorrow night. So I've got quite a good set list there going on.
So when you do these shows then on Facebook, like you just showed me now, do you get it all ready? Do you get the set ready? Like you say, right, I'm going to pick all the songs and that's it.
That's what I'm doing for this particularly for the Patsy Cline one. I've got a full set list going. Have you used the OBS?
Yes.
So I'm streaming it Facebook through OBS, which helps you put some intros into it at the beginning, and and then I'll hide all my dining room behind me, put some lights on. In fact, you'll see that on the videos. That's some of the videos that I sent. Did you get them?
I did, but I haven't. To tell you the truth, I didn't go on there.
No, did you look up? You didn't go on WhatsApp? Is it on the WhatsApp?
I went onto WhatsApp. Let me go onto WhatsApp in a minute. And the trouble is, Chelsea, with your kind of like music, because it's country and it's easy, what do people kind of like? Do you get a lot of feedback about your music?
Yes, I do. Yeah. People who like country, they love what I do, and I seem to be getting a lot of viewers coming on because it's country. And I like to mix it up with a lot of songs that people might not know, that are not your normal, just the normal hits. The videos that I sent you, I think they're not really country. I did these. We did a charity event for a lady, and I just sang a few different songs, not just country. So the ones I sent you were just different. But yeah, I get a lot of feedback on the country, and they love it. Yeah.
And if you kind of like because the trouble is we're all stuck in at the moment and kind of like, we're doing our own things, and when you kind of like singing on the live streams and everything else like that, do you get kind of like, sometimes do you get work out of it? Like people say, "Oh yeah, I want to book you," and
at the moment, it depends where it's going. I have got some invites to go on some things, but obviously dates are not confirmed yet. So I've got a few bookings that I've got on in line, but I think people are a little bit like, let's see what happens in June type thing. Some of the gigs I've got are outside, so that's quite good. But the indoor ones, I think there's a little bit, they're just waiting at the moment. Sort of penciled in a few. But
Yeah.
you don't know who sees you out there, you know. You don't know who sees you out there. I've had a lot more exposure, I would say. You know, people getting to watch me, and people telling people, and more people getting a lot of, you know, messages back. So yeah, it can only do you good. I think can only do you good.
Yeah. So you love it then, do you?
Do a bit, especially when I like to say when I'm doing my country stuff. It is my thing. I mean, the 50s and 60s and country. That's the things I love to do.
Yeah, yeah. And also you I see that when you go on there, you give it, you know, I like it when you sing because when you do sing, you give it your all.
Yeah, I like to
And
get carried away.
yeah,
I like to
you
get
do
the. You go.
yeah, sorry. You do kind of like you do get carried away, don't you?
Yeah, I think you've got to feel. I feel like when I'm singing, I've got to feel the emotions in the song, be it happy, sad, whatever it is. I feel like I've got to tell the story the best I can. I like to be a little bit animated, and I like to dance along. I can't stop when the music's on.
Yeah. And when you kind of when are you thinking about doing your own kind of like music again?
What do you mean? My
Probably recording or if you can.
yeah, I mean, I've been experimenting a lot actually with some stuff at home now. So, but I'd like to go back into a studio and do another CD, maybe towards the back end of the year when we're allowed to, maybe middle back end of the year, you know, we're allowed to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do another country one.
Yeah, you seem to like country a lot, don't you?
I do. I
Yeah.
do.
How
Yeah.
about like like rock and roll shit?
I like rock and roll. Yeah, I love rock and roll. I love rock and roll. In fact, I started taking rock and roll lessons just last year, or just before the lockdown, the year before that. So 2019 into 2020, I was getting really into the rock and roll scene, dancing, and then it stopped. So can't wait to pick that back up again. I have got quite a few rock and roll songs in my set list. And you know that can just grow, but you know as you go on, you find the things that suit you most, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
But I'm not good at Elvis, as somebody said I was. I'm not good at Elvis.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play you something for a second.
Yeah. Come and look at some faded photograph. Honey, tell you, is that tomorrow? It's a picture of the seven Chevrolet. I wish we could ride it one more time.
You like that song, didn't you?
I love that song. 57 Chevrolet, Billy Joe Spears, great song, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that off a stream that where
It is, yeah.
Yeah, is it off my stream? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was playing it on my radio, so I made sure that everybody was listening to it on the radio. I think tonight we've been having problems with our video, so I usually get up videos of people, but I don't know why tonight StreamYard is playing up with our videos. So every time people send us videos that we want to play or
Yeah,
music, it's just kind
yeah,
of like playing up. So what we
yeah,
do, guys, we will sort it out. We're on it at the moment, and I know that people sending me stuff on WhatsApp and everything. So we can get all that
yeah,
sorted out. We will play it. Okay.
yeah. No problem. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that, but
It's
things
all
happen.
right. Well, I was the same before I came on. My everything was just not working. So 1 minute it's great, next minute it freezes or you lose connection. So it's
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. It always happens, though, doesn't it? And you get
Mm.
delays all the time.
Yeah, at that particular moment when you got to come on, it's like I don't get it. It's yeah, and when you're doing things live, the technical side of it, something always seems to happen, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it's
With
happened
a,
to me twice so far. It's like
yeah,
my wife said to me. She said, "Oh, you're on in a minute." I said, "Yeah, I know, I know." And all of a sudden, my computer starts playing me up. I
yeah.
don't know why. I don't know why.
No, mine did exactly the same just before, and it was just for just whirring.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
what made you kind of like? Because we got people coming on now who's listening on the radio too now,
yeah.
and they're asking me questions like, "Why did you start country? Why can't it be like just 60s?"
I think it's just a mixture of influences that I've got, the things that the country and rock and roll kind of like overlapping places. I think indeed like rock and roll was born from country, wasn't it? So
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah.
and it all sort of interlinks, but I don't know. I don't really know the real answer to it, except I do know that I love the 50s and 60s music. I love that.
You can't beat it, can you? You can't
eh?
beat it.
No, you can't beat it.
No.
There's some great old tunes that you can. I don't know. To me, the rock and roll and the 50s and the 60s, there were romantic times. There were romantic years. There were, the times when people, proper courting and respect and just exciting going out. Just really romantic times. The songs were short, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes long, but they just did a lot to everyone's soul, didn't they? And
of course, yeah.
Well, and like when the dressing, the eras of the clothes that they wore, the big dresses with the underskirts. I wear a lot of those for my gigs. I love those kind of. I wear them. And the type of shoes that they wore, getting dressed up. The starched underskirts, and they're just fabulous. And when I wear those on my gigs, I get a lot of comments that the generations that remember them, they love it. They takes them back, takes everyone back. So yeah.
Do you ever go around the nursing homes and care homes?
Yeah, I do a lot of those as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a lot. I do get a lot of. I do get a lot of pleasure out of doing those. They're. I love to see the memories that it brings back for them. And,
yeah.
And if they can't get up, but they dance in the chairs, and I usually take like the tambourines and things as well, so they can just be part of it. It's the music and the songs, and that's very rewarding. It's very rewarding. Yeah. Sorry, just turned my phone. I've got someone trying to ring me.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. That's I think that is he wants to be a millionaire. They're phoning a friend.
Oh well, there's no chance for me because I won't know anything. unless it might be a country song. You never know. Patsy Cline song. Okay.
Yeah,
maybe help him out on that.
I like Tammy Wynette too. What do you think of Tammy Wynette?
Love Tammy Wynette. She does some great songs. There's a couple of songs of hers that I really particularly like. One's called Another Chance.
Yeah.
You know that one? Great song. Yeah, and obviously Stand By Your Man, and yeah, she does some great stuff, Tammy Wynette. Yeah, all those old classic country singers, they're amazing. You know, I think like because they believe the songs that they're singing and the stories that they're singing about, you know, and it's personal to them as well. I think that's what I like about all them eras, whether it's the rock and roll or the 60s. You know, I love Dusty Springfield, I love all her stuff, you know, so they just mean a lot more. To me, it means a lot more singing, you know, when you're singing it means a lot more.
What do you get out of singing?
It's a therapy for me, to be honest. It's something that takes me away from, it's the one thing that takes over my headspace and makes me feel happy. It makes me feel me. It makes me feel like no one else can touch that. It's, you know, it's a therapy. If ever I'm feeling down or I've got lots of things, you know, when you start thinking about one thing and it spirals into another, and before you know it, you're getting a bit, why am I thinking like this? You know, like that. I have to. I put my music on and I'll either sing or just listen to music, and then it takes it all away.
It does help, doesn't it?
And I know that's you know, that's the same for a lot of people that I know, but for me particularly, and anyone who knows me, they'd probably say, go do some singing if I was in a mood or if I was feeling down. It does help. It's massive.
And that's what I want to do next time when we get you on, because if you can, do us a few songs next time when we.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, really good. I watch you every time you come on. I try to get on, but sometimes I can't because I'm doing other things. I do quite a lot of things.
I know.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not just for shows; it's other things as well. I'm like a stroke club, and I do all sorts.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, when you do your shows, and when people watch you, some people think, "Oh, hang on a sec." I remember a friend of mine who was watching you the other day, and I said to her, watch this lady. She's really good. She's called Elaine Roy, and she had a stroke. And what it was, she couldn't move her arm. And I phoned her up the other day, and I said, "Hello, how are you, Gladys?" And she said, "You know that lady, young lady?" She said, "She was fantastic, Steve." I was dancing away in my chair and everything. I said, "Good on you. Make sure you kind of like follow and watch her."
Yeah.
And you know, it's good, really, isn't it, when kind of people kind of react to music and everything.
Yeah, I had a couple of messages through today saying, you don't know me, but I've really been enjoying your music, you know, and you're bringing back a lot of memories. And you know, people do this, say like, you can't beat those times. You can't. They are the best, and they carry on. They live on forever, don't they? You know.
What do you think? What do you think of today's music?
Well, not much. There are some things I like. I like listening. You know, I do. I appreciate all sorts of music. But if I'd got a choice in what I listen to, it would be Motown, soul, reggae, your 50s, your 60s, rock and roll, all that type of thing, and country. That would be my thing. My sons will put on like Capital Radio and and stuff. And I actually can get angry. It makes me feel angry. It doesn't make me feel relaxed.
Oh no, and that's it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to come on to. It's like me when I first met my wife. We used to listen to Heart Radio.
Yeah.
At night time, you know, because they got all the love songs on there.
Yeah.
And they got everything else there, you know, and it's nice, and you know, and it's okay. But the trouble is, sometimes now I turn on the radio and it's all this banging music, and I'm thinking, this is not music.
No, it's a different generation, and it's a different perspective on music. If you know, I mean, you can appreciate, you know, your musicians, you know, like Ed Sheeran and people like that. You know, he's got raw talent. He's very, very good. Songwriting is brilliant. His lyrics are fantastic, and he is very, very good. but it's just not for me. I find I get a bit like cross. My sons will get cross at my songs, and if they're listening to me practicing all the time, they're like, "What does jambalaya in the bio mean?"
Yeah, I know.
They're saying that to me. You know, what does that mean? I'm like, oh, you don't get it, and I don't get their stuff. So I can appreciate it because there are some good tunes, and you know, there's some good beats, and again, it depends like where you are and how you hear it, isn't it? You know, but
it's like I always when I come on to some people, when I start listening to people, or if I want them to get on my show, I go scouting on the everywhere I go, and sometimes I say, "Oh, can you give me a request, please?" What's it? When You Needed Me Most by Vandermeer.
I sang that the other night. Yeah, just when I
I
needed.
love. That's it. When You Need Me
Randy
Most.
Randy Van Warmer.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I love it. I love that song.
Great song. That was actually a B-side, believe it or not. It was a B-side of his song.
Was it?
Yeah. Dolly Parton covered it as well, and her version's really lovely as well. But
yeah. And that song just gets to me, you know. I don't know why, but when I first heard it, I was thinking, I love this song, and it just stuck with me.
Lovely song. It's a lovely song, yeah.
Yeah,
really
it just
lovely
stuck
song.
with me.
Yeah.
What is your goal in life? Is it we're all going old now and everything, but you're still 21.
Yeah, 25, I think, maybe.
What is your goal? What is your goal in life? Do you want to carry on in music and get, and try to go somewhere, or are you happy where you are at the moment?
Well, we've got a window of being able to sing and doing gigs. I think for me, I want to carry on as long as I can to sing, because it's a hobby, it's an interest, it's a therapy, it's everything, it's a lot of things. So I think it's good to have some kind of hobby, whatever it is you do, and that is mine. I want to go to Nashville. I want to do some great live events if I can, at a level which I think I can be accepted in. I don't want to take the world on, and I don't want to be, I certainly don't think of myself as a superstar or anything, but I do think I've got something and people enjoy watching me. So I want to just carry on doing that. Yeah.
Of course you got something. Of course you have.
Yeah.
You're really good at what you do, and I'd just like to thank you for what you've done through these terrible times, because really you've helped a lot of people through some bad times.
Yeah, we get a lot of people who say, but it works both ways, because they're very supportive of me as well. It's that sometimes you can think you're being a bit egotistic going on there and singing for everybody, and it's not. It's not an egotistic thing, but it's quite terrifying, to be honest, because you stood there in your own room singing. You don't know who can hear you. You don't know what people. You can't see reactions on faces. You can't hear comments. So you're pretty like.
Do you read the comments sometimes?
Oh yeah. I try. Yeah, because I've got my glasses on, but when I'm singing, I don't like my glasses on, so I end up like this, screwing my eyes up to see it. So, but I do read them, and then I always afterwards like what they've said and try and respond afterwards. But you can't keep up to a lot of the comments. But
do you usually negative. Do you ever get any negative comments?
I don't think I do. I don't think so. No, I think
in the main.
No, I think in the main, people are very like, they're just enjoying it, and they take you at face value, and they're not, I'm not trying to be anything. I'm just doing, I don't know. But I don't think, I haven't had any negative. I don't think they might think
your little fan club, haven't you? You got your little fan club. Yeah,
I have. Yeah, I've got some lovely friends. But we're in a circle, I think, of performers like Mark Memphis, and there's quite a lot of us that were in this circle. And in fact, last week we did a charity for a lady who a charity gig on Sunday. We did it, raised some money, and for the loss of the mum. She's only young, and we just all felt compelled to try and do something. And that one of the songs that I sent you was Adele, "Make You Feel My Love." I feel it's such a heartwarming song, that, and it's like just sending a message out there to say, how you feel about people, but everyone, there was maybe, it was nearly 3 hours long, and there was so many said, yeah, put me down, I'll do a few songs, and and they raised quite a bit of money for it. So it was nice to do that. It was nice to give something back to people.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much. Really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Anyway, thank you very much for your time.
You look after yourself.
I am. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm finished now for the night.
Are you good?
I've done 4 today, so
I don't know where the time's gone. Do you? That was a quick. Well, it was good. It was a quick half hour, wasn't it?
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's gone.
It goes really quick. Thanks very much. Anyway.
Take care, won't you?
Yeah, and you.
Hope to see you soon.
And next time when I have you on, we want you singing.
Yeah, no problem. I'll do that.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There you go. That was Elaine Roy and Ellen Roy. Ellen Roy. And thank you very much for that. Okay, guys. Thank you, Gary, for coming on. Okay, I'll see you later on. Bye-bye and good night from me.